Spoiler alert. Hey Disney Dreamers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to I Dream of Disney, where I talk all about Disney all the time. Yes, I'm finally naming my channel I Dream of Disney. I'm dropping the 92, just feels more right to me. Feels righter. It feels more right. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing my Life Size 2 movie review. I literally just watched it like 5-10 minutes ago. There's a lot. Okay, my heater just came on, so if you hear that loud humming, that's what it is. The longer I kind of sat away from that movie and I was preparing to film this video, the more I thought about it. It's a doozy. Before I get started, I wanted to introduce to you the newest member of my Disney family, Slotso. Oh my god, I love this bear so much. I love him so much. Now, he doesn't smell like strawberries as much as he did when I first got him. I got him just a few days ago. I got him over the weekend on Saturday. His stomach kind of smells like it, but it's a much weirder scent now. I don't really know what happened, but I still love him. He's very huggable, very, very, very soft. And he will be coming with me to Disney next year, so yay! Okay, let's dive right into this review. If you're unfamiliar with what Life Size 2 is, it is the sequel to the original, which came out in 2000. It starred Tyra Banks and Lindsay Lohan. This time around, 18 years later, Tyra Banks is still the star. This time around, it does not star Lindsay Lohan. She sat this one out. It is now a completely refocused story. Basically, the plot of the story is that a doll comes to life after a spell is cast on her. That's what happened in the first movie, and this time in the second movie it happened again. And I anticipated this movie to be very cheesy and, you know, just that kind of new age Disney movie. Like, Disney movies back in the day, and I mean like Disney Channel movies, they were, you know, I guess cheesy, but I think growing up, watching it, and I think back in its time, like back in its day, it was a little less sufferable. This time around, it was just way too much because the audience, or like, you know, the audience that this movie is geared toward is those who grew up during the release of the original movie. So it's more focused towards adults, such as myself. I'm 26. So I was, let's do math again, shall we? What is 26 minus 18? 8. So I was about 8 years old when this movie came out the first time around, and I really loved it. But this time, it was just doing too much. It was all about rapping and just love is love and equality, which I get. It was more about, I guess, the differences in people now. It's not just about, you know, one figure. There's curvy people out there, there's people with freckles. Women aren't just doctors anymore, they are rappers. It was too much. It was a lot. It was very inappropriate at some times. I cringed around the conversation that Eve had with Gracie in the beginning of the movie, where there was a lot of sexual innuendos going on. I was just like, what is this? What are we watching? It was just kind of like, just very uncomfortable. And then the whole Me Too movement thing that she mentioned when they were in the mall was just very weird. And when she called those group of like 12-year-olds thoughts, like, I was just like, what is going on? She mentioned sexting. Like, for adults, it's okay, I guess. If children were watching it, I would say it's very inappropriate. But even for adults, I don't know, it's just kind of awkward to watch, you know, because it kind of seems like a children's movie, even though it's like made for adults. It's a very weird situation, very weird everything. Would I say I enjoyed it? I mean, like, out of 1 to 5, I would say it was like a 2.3. I enjoyed it. I watched it because it's the sequel to, you know, a Disney company movie, so it's kind of like I had to watch it just to see what it was like. But it ended up not being that great. It was just so cheesy, especially at the end with the Be a Star remix. I did not enjoy that at all. I hate how they like made it all about rapping now, as if rapping wasn't a thing in 2000, you know, it was just awful. Hated it. Completely hated it. Not the movie, just the rapping thing. But I don't know, it's something you just have to watch and see. Something I wasn't really crazy about in the movie was, obviously there's like a love interest. And the guy was really interested in Gracie. Caleb, I think his name was, and he was just like really interested in Gracie, and he kept, showing her some advances, and she kept pulling back, even though she clearly was interested. And it just to me felt like really unrealistic. Like she was obviously interested in him when they met at the party, and then she was like interested in him when they first reconnected at the mall, and then they spent like the whole afternoon or whatever together, and she didn't kiss him under the mistletoe, which I get it. You kind of just met really for the first time that day. Just to me, it seemed unrealistic. And then again at the slumber party, she was like, "What are you doing?" And she wouldn't give him her number. It was just so weird. I didn't really like that chase. It was just kind of just pointless. I don't know. I didn't really get the fight between her and Lex, her little neighbor friend. What was that? When she like automatically assumed that those girls were bullying her, which it kind of looked like they were. They were laughing, and the girl was just like not laughing with them, and she kind of had like a despondent look on her face. So that looked like bullying, but she didn't confirm that it was bullying when they were in the car. And then she tried. Then Gracie tried to stick up for Lex. A couple of scenes later, and called him thoughts and all that stuff, and told him not to bully her or whatever. And Lex got all upset and was like, "These are my friends," and it was just so dramatic. Too dramatic. Just didn't really enjoy that part. Also, another thing. At the ending of the movie, the chef, Eve's love interest, becomes a doll. He becomes a doll. Okay, a doll becomes human and reverts back to a doll, but a born human becomes a doll. It's really difficult to ask for logic about a movie that centers around a doll becoming a human, but I guess you can't ask for logic about that. Alright, so yeah, that is really my thoughts on the movie. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it, and I didn't really like it, but I didn't really dislike it. I have a very mixed emotions and feelings about this movie. I think it's just something that some people may like and some people may not. I've seen that the movie got really mixed to bad reviews. It definitely wasn't as good as the first time around. I think some things are just meant to stay as classics. Now that, things that came out in the 80s, 90s, and early thousands, they're trying to revamp it and trying to, do them over again, especially Disney movies that came out years ago, like in the 50s and things like that. They're being redone. Cinderella, The Jungle Book, Sleeping Beauty, and some of the remakes are really good, but others I think really just needs to stay in its time. They are classics for a reason. I don't think it needs to be redone, but that's not with every single movie. Again, it's with certain things. Mary Poppins is coming out this month in a couple of weeks. I think it looks amazing from what the trailer depicts. The Lion King is coming up. I'm so excited for that. So again, there's certain things that, yes, I'm excited to see again. These are remakes, I understand they're not sequels, but there are remakes and sequels that just are totally unnecessary. To be honest, if I had to choose if Life Size was necessary or unnecessary, I would say Life Size was definitely unnecessary. Just my humble opinion. I love Disney, love Tyra. The movie was okay, but if I have to watch one more movie with montages and, just actors who look like they're in pain, but they won't say it on screen, and they're trying to appeal to the new generation, I think I'll scream. Alright, so guys, that was it for this hopefully quick movie review of Life Size 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying my content. Don't forget to subscribe for more Disney videos. I have to say, it's been a couple weeks since I've uploaded on this channel, and I hate that. I am trying to upload as much as possible, but sometimes I just really can't, whether it's the camera not working or I don't have time. Hopefully I will be able to upload much more in the future, but I am trying the best that I can. The next video that I have planned for right now is Mary Poppins review, which I'm really excited about. I have to actually go see the movie though, and there's no theaters around me, so I have to kind of figure that out. And I also will be doing something really fun in the city that's a little Disney themed, so I want to keep that a secret, but that will be coming out soon as well. So definitely click subscribe for more Disney videos, and I will see you next time.